PMacMovies back for another PMacMovies weekly haul video. The only person who collects movies that drinks dandelion tea. Nice. Actually not bad. Reminds me of the taste of sunflower seeds for some reason. The dandelion root tea tastes like sunflower seeds. I don't know. Very healthy though, very nutritious. I probably have more nutrients in this cup of tea than a lot of people drink or consume in a whole day. I'm Superman. Or wait, I'm Batman. We got a little haul, not a whole lot today, and actually I went out hoarding. I like how some of these guys say they're going out hoarding. I'm hoarding up! And then they don't buy anything. But I did get a few things. It wasn't a huge thing, but I did get a few things this week. Let's take a look at what all PMac hoarded up on today. And I am super excited about everything I got. Super excited. Can't you see the excitement in me? Up first. Mill Creek sent this one over. They released the Blu-ray and the DVD, and I saw some people were sent the Blu-ray and some people were sent the DVD of the Mindy Project, the complete series. Now, if you were, the people who got the Blu-ray got better packaging and hopefully discs that work too, because first of all, here's the packaging. And I do want to say I do appreciate Mill Creek sending me stuff, but I have to be honest with my reviews and with my thoughts on their product. And if this is cutting costs, fine, but it's just not the way to do it. So I actually started watching this show. I started watching disc 1, and I was on episode 2 only, and it totally froze up. And I took it out, and I wiped it off and stuff, made sure there wasn't anything on it that was messing it up, put it in, froze up again at the same spot. And I mean, there's 12 episodes on one disc. I believe the DVD and the Blu-ray are both 10-disc sets. I mean, it just seems like too many episodes to be putting on one disc, which I thought the picture quality, the DVD picture quality, I popped it in, I was like, wow, this actually isn't bad. And then it froze up on the second disc, and I was like, what the? Because I was actually I was like into the show. It's kind of like a clever comedy, and I don't know, maybe I'll reach out to Mill Creek about this. It's probably not even worth my time, but definitely if you're gonna to get that show, I would steer clear of the DVD. I was only on the second disc, and it already started freezing up. And I mean, there's been issues with this sort of thing before. I know, like the Breaking Bad Blu-rays, and it must have something to do with just like the pressure that's put on the disc in there, because the disc doesn't look bad. It doesn't look scratched up. There's a little stuff there, but I mean, it looks fine. The disc looks fine, and I mean, I guess it could be an issue with the actual data on the disc too. I don't know. So that was disappointing. And seems like a good show, so hopefully there's no issues with the Blu-ray set. But I was sent the DVD, and I cannot recommend it. Dandelion tea break. Deep breath. Got to get that oxygen going into your lungs. I got some other stuff here. Geriatric Geek Bill, my man, told me about this deal, $16 on eBay. It is the Forever Maryland set, which this also has really bad packaging. I think it's a similar type of thing to those with the little, slip it in sort of things. But this is 7 movies for $16, 7 Blu-rays for $16. That is a beer me. And I beard myself. Other than that, I got another Target buy two get one, And this was one, I don't know why this was so cheap. It is the whole series, 3 seasons, 1,736 minutes. It was like 17 or 18 bucks, and then with the buy two get one, it ended up being like 12 something. Robin Hood, the complete BBC Robin Hood show, which I did watch a few episodes there on the first disc, and it's pretty entertaining. But I think that's the chick from Downton Abbey, isn't it? So, I mean, this is a 15 disc set, and you do get a lot of loose discs with this sort of packaging. This one with, like, you know how they're releasing like a lot of the Paramount TV series, whole series and stuff like that, and like the animated ones that I got recently, like the Thundercats and the He-Man stuff. They almost always have loose discs, and I think this one had 2 loose discs, but they had some light scratches on them, I think, but they weren't too bad. I mean, with Blu-rays, it's not as big of a deal because they don't really scratch easily. They do scratch, but not easily. DVDs scratch like nothing. So I had a few that had some blemishes in there, and hopefully they all play and everything. Seem fine so far. I've been going to Goodwill after work like almost every day because it's right, like I pull out of my work parking lot and it's right there. Dandelion-y. But I think I only got stuff the one day, and I think it was Tuesday I found these. First, we got a 3D one, Underworld Awakening with lenticular Slippy Dippy. What is this? There's something like taped to the back. That's kind of weird. I do already have this movie in an Underworld set, which... Oh, it's up there. Actually, it's like buried underneath a bunch of stuff. I don't know if it should be like that. That might... Actually, my Back to the Future set, I think, is in those little slip things, and that should not be buried under all those movies. That's going to mess up the discs. We're going to have to reevaluate the movie room here. But this is the 3D disc. It's only the 3D disc. It does have the ultraviolet. This was only $3, and it was still sealed, so that was a beer me. And then this show was on all the time when I was in Australia. I didn't really watch it much, but these are kind of like pricey, so I want to get them when I see them for a decent price. It is Midsummer Murders Set 1. There's like 20 or more sets of this Midsummer Murders, and I kind of wanted to try it out. Apparently, this actually isn't even like the first ones. Like, there's one, it's set 1, but it doesn't have like the first few movies of the show, because these are movies. I think it's 400-minute movies. So, Midsummer Murders, that was a pretty cool one to find. Now I'm thinking about that Back to the Future set. It's getting smushed. Let's clap first. Let's get down to business. So I went out, actually Dollar Generals are getting in some new stuff I found out. Jackio posted on Instagram, and I was like, oh, you got some new stuff. I didn't really know they had some new stuff. So I went, there's one like right here in town, and then there's a couple other ones I went to. At the first Dollar General I went to, right here in town, before I drove a half hour to a few other places, I found these 3. They have like a bin of things, like movies you buy bin, and they're like $1 to $5. So I got this Subspecies, which this was actually a previously viewed one, but it was $2. It was $1.95, and I looked into the movie, and I know a lot of these full moon movies aren't supposed to be too hot, but I looked into this one, and it's actually supposed to be pretty good. And I was like, I'll take a chance on a previously viewed Blu-ray, and it's mint. It doesn't have any scratches on it, so I was happy about that. Super excited about Subspecies. And then another full moon one, which I think they had a couple sets. This is Slasher Fest. This was also previously viewed. It has Bleed, Intruder and Cutthroat. Now, I got this just for Intruder, really. If that was $2, I was going to get it because I'd actually been eyeing up the UK Blu-ray, but the Amazon doesn't ship it to the US, I guess. But Sam Raimi he did something for this. I don't know if he has something to do with it. And Bruce Campbell is in it. So hopefully it's a decent like presentation of the movie. It looks like the set was put out in 2013. And it was previously viewed. So Bleed, the movie Bleed here, it's got a couple little things on it, but pretty good condition. The one that I was really concerned about, Intruder, it's pretty close to mint. It's pretty close to mint. And then this Cutthroat one, this one is not in good shape at all, which I don't really care because I'm never going to watch it. But yeah, that one is not doing well. But it doesn't bother me at all. Bleed would have been the second movie on my list for this set, but the main thing was Intruder, which is in good shape. So for $1.95, I beard myself. And then I got this Paramount set for $4.95. This one is a new one. And I don't think I've ever seen the Jeff Bridges King Kong movie for cheap. I do have Congo. I believe, yes, Congo is the one I have on Blu-ray. But Orca, the Killer Whale, actually has Richard Harris, Charlotte Rampling, Will Sampson, and Bo Derek. So kind of like quite the cast there. They're both the ones I wanted are in the widescreen enhanced. And I might have gotten just King Kong by itself for $5 if they because I don't remember ever seeing the Jeff Bridges King Kong for a decent price. But let's actually open this up and see how the discs are in here. Orca, the Killer Whale. It is, holy shit. It's fucked up. I don't usually swear on here, but that shit, oh my god. They're all horribly scratched. Congo is mint. What the heck? That is crazy. New, it's a new one. How the heck? Look at this. Some of this, it looks like wipes off. Maybe it all will, actually. It looks like it's wiping pretty good. It looks like bad scratches. But I'm just kind of using my finger and rubbing it. And it looks like it's going to wipe. Hopefully those wipe out because it's a 3-disc set. So it's like a decent set. I just hope I can fix these discs. I mean, it looks like it's wiping. It looks like horrible scratch. Here's King Kong. That looks like bad scratches, doesn't it? But it actually is cleaning up. That one's not. Whew. They kind of fucked me on this one. Man, I don't even swear much on here, but that kind of pisses me off. So I'm just going to take the wrapper and put it in there so I can return it if I need to. I might be able to clean them up well enough that they're okay, but that's not cool. And then I went to a couple more. The second one I didn't get anything, and then the third one I got for $3.95, The Zookeeper's Wife. Looks like they're getting in some Universal stuff. The Zookeeper's Wife. I do have this on DVD, never watched it, but with the code, that's a beer me. And then I got one that I believe I had and sold this one, but I decided to get it again. Monster Calls here on Blu-ray with the code for $3.95. That's a beer me. And Big Lots. Big Lots, I had a $5 off 15. And this Big Lots, it doesn't seem like they get. I guess they do pretty decent. They do pretty decent. So let's see what I got from Big Lots. Actually, decent. They're getting in these Universal sets, and I have been looking for this one in particular that I saw my man Bill Geriatric Eat snagged up at a Big Lots. I looked at another Big Lots that got in these Universal ones. They had a bunch of Season 1, no Season 2. So I'm looking through this store. They got a bunch of Season 1, and I finally found a Season 2 because I have the first season of this on Blu-ray, so I just needed Season 2 on DVD. And it is Dominion Season 2 with kind of a nice slippy dippy. It's shiny. But yeah, Dominion Season 2. I don't think this show's supposed to be great, but I had Season 1 already. So I wanted Season 2 for a decent price. 9 hours and 8 minutes. This was a sci-fi show, I do believe. Dominion. So I was super excited to find it. Up next, I was super excited to find this one too with Slippy because I already bought one of this and the case was actually cracked. So, and I found one now with a mint Slippy. It's Justice with Slippy for $3. 1 hour, 32 minutes. Probably not a great movie or anything. The Slippy's actually pretty nice on it, though. That's nice. $3. Beer me. And then I got The Mummy. Here, The Mummy Blu-ray. I already have this in like the box set, but I needed to get to $15. And, you know, this one comes with a code and a nice slippy dippy. The Mummy. I was super excited to get this one. The Mummy on Blu-ray. And then I've never heard of this movie, but this is another Universal one. And I don't think that this got a Blu-ray. I was actually super excited to get this one. Julianne Huff, in Curve here on DVD. 1 hour, 26 minutes from 2015. It is a horror thriller. I only saw one copy of this. I've been to several Big Lots. This is the only copy of this I saw. So I was super excited to get it. Bonus feature, another Curve, a twisted alternate storyline. Directed by Ian Softly, this movie. So I don't know. Let me know if you know anything about Curve, which I was super excited to get. That's everything. Super excited that you guys joined me here today. Thanks for checking out PMacMovies. I do appreciate it. Leave me some feedback on anything I snagged up here today. What have you guys been finding? Particularly at Big Lots, Dollar Tree, which the Dollar Tree out there had all just old stuff, which is disappointing. I wasn't super excited. And then Dollar General. What have you guys been finding at Dollar General? Here's some other people find some pretty cool Universal Blu-rays for $3.95 at Dollar General. So I'll be super excited to find those myself. We'll see. But very, very happy that you guys joined me here today. We'll keep these videos. We'll see what PMac finds next week. And we will see you next time on PMacMovies. You should be drinking some healthy dandelion tea while you watch PMacMovies. That actually would make me super excited. That'd be pretty cool.